get your insulin pump, either the 630G or the 670G. We're going to show you how to load that physically into your Carelink. So when your doctor wants you to upload, or your Start Right rep wants you to upload, or your Medtronic insulin pump rep wants you to upload, you'll know how to do it. And this is using physically the Safari software in an Apple computer, either a Mac or a Mac Plus, or a MacBook Pro or a Mac Air, either form, and also using their software. So first, you always have to log in to the physical software for Carelink. While that's logging in, sometimes you will get errors. I don't want you guys to stress about the errors. I see a lot of people saying, oh, I spent hours on the phone trying to deal with Apple and I'm just fed up and I couldn't get it to work even though they helped me out with it. It's really pretty simple. And I got frustrated, but it didn't take me an hour. I do a lot of work with that company, so it doesn't take me a long time to figure things out with Apple. So that's what I'm talking about when I say I do a lot of work with the company. I'm always working on stuff on my computer with their computers and their phones and things. And my daughter actually had to remind me how to do this because I hadn't done it in years. So I decided this is the best way to do it, to do a computer share and show you my screens and show you what I'm going through on this. So this information, as you can see from here, ever since, even before this time frame, in July and sooner, I have physically been uploading my 670G to the system using Safari. And like I said, it's pretty easy. You just have to be patient with it. So what you want to do is make sure you have your Contour NextLink 2.4 connected to the computer, and also have right underneath it or laying near it your insulin pump. And I'm using the 670G. So I will click on upload and it'll go to the next page. This page is just a wait page. You have to wait until you see the Java. It's going to turn light gray, a little darker. You see the Java show up in the center. It's loading in the Java so that you can do your physical uploads. Once that happens, you'll see another screen pop up here in a couple of minutes. Okay. So once this screen pops up, it says select the device, and it gives you options here. We're going to be using the MiniMed insulin pump option. You want to make sure you have that highlighted, click the little circle there, and then you want to click next. Since I'm using the 600 series from MiniMed, I'm going to click on the MiniMed 600 series, and it's highlighted here in the box. I click next again. Then I use this next screen. It says check the pump status. And it's telling you exactly in the middle. It's really hard. It's not hard to do this if you follow what it says. If you run into an error, I can always do that in the next video, but I will show you in this video how to pull up an error to fix your Java program, so on your Safari. But I'll do that before we end this whole entire thing. Well, actually, you know what? I'll show you where it's at right now. If you have to fix your Java and it's not working right, you want to click on the word Safari in the upper left-hand corner. Always click on Preferences. When you click on Preferences, another screen will come up. You always want to click on Plug-in Settings. When that shows up, you want to make sure Carelink Carelink.minimed.com is on. It says on. You should see Medtronic Diabetes. Sometimes it's not there. If there is this little bitty thing here for your Java, make sure it's highlighted on Java. It's a little exclamation point. Click on the word option on the black key that has an alt above it on your computer. Click on that. Click on the arrows here. And then you want to always click Run in Safe Mode. Once you run it in safe mode, as you see, it clears out that particular triangle with the exclamation point in it and makes it so that you're not getting these errors anymore when you're trying to run the Java program on your physical Safari with your actual insulin pump and the meter. If you have any more problems, you'll always be able to reference this video and go back to it. Once you do that, it'll not only save you guys time on dealing with Medtronic and having to wait in line for hours or so to get a rep to help you out, but you'll know what they're talking about, even if you're not an experienced user, totally with the actual Apple system with Medtronic dealing with both together. Some people get these computers brand new and they're like, hey, I don't know how to do it, but I'm just here to help you guys out and show you how to use it since I'm pretty knowledgeable on how to use a Mac anyway to create websites and things and stuff like that with it. So now that you have that cleared out, you shouldn't have too many more problems with your actual devices being recognized in the Mac system with Safari. So since we're on this page here, we want to follow up with what it says to do, and it also tells you to click next after you read that information to clear any errors. So then, when you are trying to locate your insulin pump's serial number, there's two places you can find it at. You can find it in the pump system status page underneath pump, and you'll look for SN, and it tells you the serial number. This is in the screens that you're going to go through on your 670G or 630. Then you can also find it underneath the clip on the back of your pump itself. And that's kind of harder to read, so I usually just use the screen on my pump. You put that number in there, and that's my number there, and then you click next again. Then you want to click the right meter, which, as I stated before, is the Contour Next 2.4 meter. Contour Next Link, 2.4. So and it shows you a picture of it so you know which one you have. You click in the little circle there, make sure it's blue, and then click next again. We're almost done. This is the best part of the whole entire situation here. You want to make sure it says verifying connections, and it'll tell you exactly what you want to make sure is verified on this particular screen. Then you want to click the word finish, and it's going to verify everything. It's gonna tell you in the middle what you need to be doing. It says verifying serial number. It says the system is verifying that the contour linking meter is linked to your pump. It's going to go from read process of 1% complete all the way up to 100%, which is there. So 1% is there, 100 is there. Once it does that, it will tell you when it's successfully completed. So we're going to sit here and watch that for a couple of minutes until it's successfully completed. Okay, so it's done, and it says shutting down pump communications, and it says 100% complete, so you know it's done. Give it a couple more minutes to finish shutting down the system before you try to generate any reports. Okay, and it tells you success, read complete, and it tells you the rest of the information here, and it tells you how you can read. You can click on the reports to review your data, click on logbook to tab and add any additional information, or even click upload tab to add another device if you have more than one meter, like for instance your brother or sister or your mom and dad have one and they want to upload theirs as well. So right here I go and click on reports. There are several different reports you can choose from. The reports that I like to do, I always have three main ones on the bottom set up, which is I want to see my assessment and progress, which is assesses glucose control for progress and compare between two time periods. Currently and it even tells you what it's for, the MM670G. And then you can compare the progress from different time frames, and you just hit select to do that, but you have to click the check mark. I found out to do that. So you click this time frame, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months. Let's do a month and see where I'm sitting at. So this will compare the time frame period from 7/3/2017 to 7/6/2017, or I can do 2 months beforehand if I want to, and it tells you the time frame. In this case, I'm only really looking for not a month, but 2 weeks. So I just leave it at 2 weeks, and most of the time I leave it unchecked, and it automatically knows it's 2 weeks because of that. Because look, it says here, note, to enable the comparison period, the reporting period cannot be greater than 1 month. We just want to 2 weeks, so I just go ahead. It says 2 time periods. That's the 2 week time frame. I also do a dashboard and episode summary, and it says visually spot glucose trends and patterns and quickly check pump and CGM overview. Not available for the MM670G. So I don't even know why I've been doing that. So I'm just going to uncheck that little thing there. Then this one I can do, which is the weekly review, which is review glucose, insulin, food, events day to day for a week at a time. That's for the MM670G. They do have things that are only for the 630 and some for the 670. So it depends on what your doctor wants you to do. Then you have adherence. Identify better behaviors by tracking how to use your pump. I've never done that one before, so let's try that one. Well, if I have, I just don't remember doing it. I always do this one, sensor and meter overview. Visually spot sensor and blood glucose trends over each hour and meal of the day. Identify relationships between glucose, insulin, food, and other events of the day. But I used to do it, but it's not available for the MM670G. So we'll remove that little person there out of there. And you can read the rest of these and decide which one you want to do. And your actual doctor or pump rep or even the start right rep that you're dealing with will tell you which one they want you to use. The main one I really love using here, which bundles all that together, is either I bundle my reports for the MM670G here, which means I would like to see my glucose control is improving and what I can do to stay in auto mode longer. Or I like this one a lot, which is bundle reports for my progress and trends. So we'll click this one. And if you look, every time you do a report, it shows you've got 3 different reports. And it shows you what all's been highlighted. So you click generate reports and it tells you this one does from 8/2 to 8/15. And that's from 2 weeks ago. So you can select the time period as well. So I can also do 1 month here. And this will do it from 7/19 to 8/15. So let's try that and see what happens. Then I click this and it goes to another screen. So give this a couple minutes. Even though it goes red, don't freak out. It's just taking some time to physically gather all the reports and get them together. It will automatically go to the next screen. Don't press anything, just wait. As you see, it says initializing. So from here, the screen gets darker and allows you to see the reports. So give it some time, give it a couple minutes here. Bam, you have the reports. And as you see, I have one big report here. This report shows everything from 7/19 to 8/15, 28 days. Look at this line. My line has never looked so good. If you see, I used to be up in the 300s and the 400s, even the 5 sometimes. I have done so well, like my rep and everything is saying, I've done better than most people in my area. Actually, they told me I've actually really done better than anybody in my area on the physical pump right now. And they're shocked at my results. So for right now, I have pretty much, as you see, a steady line. I don't usually hardly go anywhere too far above 200. So they said I'm doing great and I'm testing and calibrating about 4 times a day, which is a really good thing. And then it also shows my meal time per day. I do apologize, it does it a lot. So when you're trying to see what's going on, you can also turn these into PDF ones and show it in Adobe Acrobat toolbar if that helps you out. But it shows everything about auto mode. And look, sorry, that's my dog in the background. 94% I have been in physically auto mode, and that's really good. Only 6% out of auto mode, which is excellent from what I'm understanding. Then you have the sensor wear here. I'm always using it unless I'm charging or something. That's the percentage that it's out of. And then here's the average and the estimated A1C. Right now, my estimated A1C is going to be at 6.6% if I keep where I'm going. It was 6.2, but right now I have Ehlers-Danlos, so I'm taking a lot of meds and I'm in a lot of pain. So even for a person being in as much pain as I am constantly every day, these are really good A1C estimates. And I haven't pulled the information yet from the doctor's office for my blood test results. So I'm going to check it out here probably in a day or so and find out what it is. And actually, let me check my phone right now and see if I can figure out what my numbers are for my A1C. And I'll tell you guys what it is. But this chart is, if they tell you to pull up this chart, from now on, you'll know what the chart is. So let me see here. Give me 1 minute. I don't think my test results are in yet. Nope, they're not in yet. I don't know what's taking them so long to show up. I kind of hope they showed up sooner than they did. Let me see. sometimes they're in there like smart fast, and then sometimes they're like really slow. Yeah, they're not in right now, unfortunately, guys. So I'll have to wait a little bit longer to find out if my test results are in. I may give my doctor a call and see if they can tell me what they are. If I find out, I'll put them in comments and let you guys know what they are, and you can see them. But this is physically how you go and use Safari on a MacBook or a MacBook Air to um, upload any of your insulin pumps for the 630G or the 670. And I've also shown you how to troubleshoot your own system. So that way you don't have to spend time calling Medtronic to physically get help because you have a Java error showing up. Sometimes you will have to click that little button on the bottom right hand corner where it says on the upload page where it tells you that you need to update. Sometimes you will have to do that. And I do suggest doing that even with an Apple computer. There are some things that you need Java for. This is one of them. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Let me know if you like seeing videos like this, because I will do some more videos like this again. And also stay tuned, because coming up soon, I have some really awesome companies that I'm going to be doing some actual collabs with. And I'm even going to be doing a giveaway for one of them. So you guys are definitely going to want to make sure you stay tuned. But thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit more techno related, but I wanted to make sure that even if you have a brand new Apple and you're just not sure how to use it, that you can actually help yourself out without having to go through too much extra to be able to upload your pump settings and readings and any of your information to your doctor's offices or to your actual Medtronic reps. Thanks for watching so very much. Have a great day, you guys. And don't forget to share this video, share my channel, and share my website. And if you haven't checked out the website, check it out. I blog usually once or twice a week, and I also try to do 1 or 2 videos depending on if I miss a video during that week. Thanks for watching so much, you guys. Have a good day and enjoy your week, and watch, because I'm going to put another video up this week since I missed one last week. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.